Dude, look at this. This is what we do at the BMX shop. We sit there and we just, since we can't go outside because we're stuck here with the owner doesn't let us go outside. So we sit here and we watch that. And hey, look at that. That was a Mitsubishi stereo. That's sick. You don't see those a lot. Hey, you guys into drifting? This guy's crazy about drifting. That's all this guy talks about.
I'm just crazy.
Yeah.
In general.
All right, guys. So this is a follow-up of the restoration of this Mira 540 Air. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna tear this thing down. As we tear it down, we're gonna throw it into this bucket, and we're going to see what is salvageable and what's not. Because I could roughly tell you what's salvageable and what not while still on the bike. But if any of you guys have ever worked on a bike, you guys will see, oh look, this worked. As soon as you turn a nut or bolt, everything comes apart and it becomes completely trash. So the next step is the tear down and the evaluation of what's keepable, what's not, what's trash. I'm actually gonna try to save this chain. Look at this chain. This chain, yes. So guys, here we go. I'm gonna tear it down. Bear with me, and I'm gonna explain some of the stuff that we're gonna do and what we're gonna keep, what not. First thing I'm gonna do is I noticed these grips is not even worth salvaging. So we're just going to razor blade these off, toss it, and I'm gonna start from here, take down, and throw it in the bucket. Okay, guys?
Scratch my chrome.
Dude, believe it or not, I am so suave doing this. See, you guys even know that I am.
It's not the first time you cut your life into pieces.
I am bilingual. Oh, see, guys, it's actually a lot tougher than I thought. It's melted on here.
Speaking about melting, remember the time you melted your arm with Jasco?
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
You guys put it on.
No. You said that you were so tough and that we were wimps, and then that you just let it sizzle your skin.
2 years. Look at it. It's melted on
Oh,
here.
dude, his skin was sizzling. He was like, oh, he ran.
I did not run. I stood there. It hurt a lot, but I was like, I had to.
Did it just weld onto the grip or onto the bar? I've never seen that before.
It has glued itself on, guys.
Or maybe somebody applied some glue back in the day.
No. I've seen some grips where, yeah, it was bad.
Is that you?
He's not wrong.
Oh, God. Dude.
What?
You sliced right into me.
I'm gonna slice you nice. Have you ever heard that song?
No.
What? You never heard it? Look it up, guys. Look up that song. One of the best songs.
I swear they sprayed something here to get it to stick.
That looked like it's the only part that's gonna be disposable. Sit here.
That reflector.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
That thing's toast, too.
No. Look, guys, before I toss any of these things out, I'm going to throw it into the soak tank here. I am gonna get to the secret formula we use, but before we toss anything, because I know these stuff are a lot of vintage stuff, we're going to try to soak it. Hey, is it true that you could actually have AIDS now and still survive? Somebody told me that.
Yeah, Magic Johnson did it. You eat a bunch of money.
So AIDS don't kill you no more.
No.
You have to inject blended up money. That's the it's out.
Wow.
He was over here melting quarters. He went the cheap route.
So you guys know when it's a good joke when Ethan snorts.
Yeah. Is Larpalm still here?
No.
Oh, Danny?
We just need to interview him one day.
Guys,
Mother.
this right here is still good. I am gonna try to soak this, but just like a fraction of the time. For how new the bike is, dude, this thing has more rust than that.
10-year difference, 12 years. That wasn't your intention, was it?
Everything on here is authentic. I think even the grips we cut off, but there was no salvaging. So that's what makes this bike a really good bike to restore, because everything is original. Right, the tires. Yeah,
This is the second highest level, because the one above it is a flare, right? Flare came with like the 3-piece cranks.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's cool because at 360, then at 540, then you probably learn how to do a flare. It does kind of make sense.
Guys, whenever I remove these kind of stuff, I tend to put all these little hardware back, just so you know where everything goes. Look at all this. It's actually really bad condition. I don't know if you guys remember the video I did on this. We're still gonna tear this thing down. That's an 86. It's actually got less rust than this guy. So this tells me right now that this bike, the owner probably lived near the beach. Dude, look at that thing, guys. An S&M Warpig.
This is mine. Just picked it up.
Is this when I drugged you?
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, look, you guys have to know, me and Alf go back enough where I trust the guy. So when he hands me something, he goes, "Food, try this." I mean, why would I think anything, different? So as soon as I ate it, I go, "Hey, wait a second. Hey, there's something in here."
So that means you've had one before to know that taste.
No, I'm around these guys.
But you had one before.
No, only one other time I've had it, but you couldn't taste the cannabis in it as much. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look inside here. So just to let you guys know that this solution we're using, it's going to get the rust off, but it's still going to be pitted because the materials, the chrome has been eaten all away and the metal has been pitted. But it's going to be all silver right here. It's going to be all silver and gray, but it'll come off. So here again, I'm going to kind of put these things back. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Long time ago, I tried an edible, and you couldn't taste it.
I got to link the video here.
But that one day when you gave me the Madeline, I think it was...
It's 10 milligrams and you had half. So you had 5 milligrams.
Right when I ate it, I go, "Oh man, there's something."
I talked to Ethan before I drugged you. I was like, "Ethan, you think it's a good amount for him?"
We toasted out.
Yeah.
We're good.
And then so
You ate like 2 that day or something like that.
No,
Dude,
one.
I ate
one.
like 500 one time. It was okay.
Yeah, so I normally don't do it, so I don't affect
Sound like
me,
Joey
so-
Diaz.
But you know what? It's crazy. It just hit me out of nowhere. It didn't slowly creep up like alcohol. Dude, guys, as I'm taking this thing apart, well, luckily everything's unscrewing because a lot of time these kind of stuff is so rusted on. So it looks like this is a really good indication to me that it's surface rust. It's not internal rust.
I saw a funny meme where the guy's like taking a bolt off of an engine part and you hear clink, like the bolt snap, and somebody goes, "Ah!"
So all this, a lot of times don't hit this thing down, kind of tap on the side, this headset, all go in. Show you guys a little magic trick. Hey, pro wheel builder, since that's what you're referred to.
Also, someone said they have more hair on their balls than your head.
Probably true, because there's none on my head.
Hey,
You need to do some personal hygiene.
Manscaping.
Could you catch this thing when it falls down, okay? Right here, and watch. See that? That easy, guys.
That looks like he came out of Ethan's ass.
Oh, see, why do you get to crack jokes like that and I can't? You guys abuse
Ethan
me.
told me when you grabbed his ass. Unwarranted.
What? Say that, dude. Don't get in trouble. Look, hey, look, guys.
Remember what happened at the beginning of the video? Cancel me.
Even though it looks gross, it looked like somebody pretty much pooped on it. But the bearing itself still looks good. So I'm gonna put it back exactly the way you found it. Yeah, this is disgusting, guys.
Oh.
I was gonna be like, okay, I'm not responsible. We're gonna salvage this, guys. We're gonna attempt to. Here.
Focus your cheek.
Got this cool tool. I think this guy's like $50. Oh, right there.
I was gonna see if one hit would do it. Well, maybe if you worked in actual shoes.
Ooh. Guys, always clean your tools. Always clean your tools.
Clean your Ethan though.
You clean it too.
What are you talking
Literally, I
about?
can't even fucking lie, bro.
Are you serious?
Never.
You know what? The solution we're using, you guys gonna be so stoked on it because Max actually was the one that found it for me. We don't have to peel any of the sticker off. The acid, it won't burn in the sticker off. So all the sticker stays on. But you guys have to stay to the end of it when I tell you guys what it is. Some of you guys will be like, geez, so what? That thing's not a big deal.
Bet you can't guess it though.
Let's guess the length. Oh, was that long? Look, pay attention to me.
Primo, son of a bomb.
Still a whole seat in there.
No, because the acid is gonna get into
Oh.
the yeah.
What the fuck? A bit tight.
It was.
You want to try the other one before he gets into it?
Yeah, you got it.
It was. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Redemption.
His elbow comes out of joint.
I was all prepared with it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You guys, look at this. This is the before. So we're gonna try to see how much of that magic sauce we're gonna have. Yeah, guys. You know, you guys might be wondering, hey, dude, why don't you just put a 3-piece crank on here and make it better? Yes, I agree. It'll make it better. But we're not here to make the bike better, as in like more expensive parts. We're here to restore this. Okay, so this bearing is actually still really good condition. Yeah, this is actually still really good condition. So, put it in order. So the bearing doesn't look like it needs any kind of soaking. If you guys are curious on taking this stuff apart, you could go and look at some of the videos we did in the past. No rust. Okay, look, just to show you guys real quick.
You ever wash these rags?
We treat these rags like a wok in a restaurant. You know, they say you don't want to wash the wok because it ruins the flavor. So when you wash these rags, it ruins the effectiveness. Look at that, guys. We're pretty much done. This one right here, it looks like there's a lot of rust. There isn't. The rust is on the teeth. So we're gonna soak this thing too. The crank right here, this is the before. Okay, we're gonna soak it. We're gonna try to get the crank to look like this, but the whole thing, okay?
Like a sprinkler got it on one side. You know?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because it's like the front of the bike was in the water or something. Finally, got it done. The hub itself, there's no rust. It's aluminum and it's anodized. We're gonna take off the freewheel. We're not gonna soak it either because if that solution get inside the bearings and all that, it might clog it up. So we're gonna remove that. All those hardware right there, it's good, it's clean. That's that. But guys, the solution we're gonna use is, believe it or not, wood bleach. Now we got this at the local Ace. Hey, was it Ace Hardware? It shows it like 10 bucks. Now they only had one. This is a 12 ounce. I know there's directions and all that, but what I remember doing was a container like that big. I'll fill it almost all the way up to the top. What is that? What size is that? I don't know.
Leave a comment below if you think.
Yeah,
You know.
but I'll put 2 of these in. Okay, so this is real simple. All I do,
What's that?
it's just, you know what? I know it's that type of acid.
Oxalic.
Whatever it is, but all I know is that I've used this place, Ace Hardware, the only one. Maybe it's this brand, they do it, but it's amazing. The fume is hardly noticeable. I don't think the fumes are harmful, but I use 2 of these for that bucket and usually stay in there for only a day, guys. And then you're gonna start seeing the rust. It turns a little bit greenish. Wipe it up. I'll show you guys as soon as I get this mixed up and filled up. We'll put the bike back together after we soak it for like a day. We'll put it back together. So let's mix this guy up.
You mean hot water?
Oh, it's warm. It's you don't want boiling, but you want warm. Put this stuff in. Look like we're making meth here.
It did go.
Yeah, like this tire lever, and you stir it up. I'm put all this to one side here, so I know where to fish it out. Right here. Check. Cool. All right. There it is, guys. Look, there's still a little bit of the undissolved stuff.
You made my eyes water.
Pour the stuff in. So if you guys notice how almost everything is submerged. So if you guys actually find something, that's why I normally use 2 of those instead of 1. But since we only have 1, we're only gonna do half of it. So if you had a bucket that's more shallow but wider, then the handlebar could lay flat. Because now I gotta fill it all the way up just so I could get this part right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna soak these things, the handlebar. I'm just gonna go find another container. And I'm gonna lay the handlebar flat in it, so then I don't waste so much water. Okay? So look, you notice everything is in. Okay, look, I can put my hand in it. Ah! Ah! Okay, no, it won't burn it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here for a day. Check out it periodically. Okay, guys. So for the bearings, there's no rust and stuff on it. There's a bunch of grease that's been just gum up. I'm gonna use like treetop apple juice to soak it. I was just kidding.
Somebody's gonna really buy that.
Really? No, I just use the container. Lighter fluid, guys. Because you guys go out there and you waste your money in WD-40. It's this is pretty much the same thing. It's gonna clean it. It's a degreaser. It's got kerosene in it. Odorless.
And you can grill on the 4th of July.
Yes, afterward you could just clean it and take it and grill it, and then you could taste all the bicycle grease. So yeah, I just fill it up, make sure it's covered, and then we'll leave that soaking. Every once in a while, we'll kind of shake it up. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm getting rid of all the old grease that's been tarred up. So guys, basically, the cups are not really submerged. I want to submerge the bearings more. And every once in a while, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna move it around. I'm gonna saute this thing just like the way we saute our dog meat. And then afterward, all the grease and all that. When I see it's clean, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna clean it, repack it, and then by around that time, guys, this thing's only been sitting for maybe 20 minutes. Look at the chain. You can start seeing the chain is starting to get light brown. Things are gonna start turning greenish. That's when I know it's starting to work. And we're gonna fish it out. So you guys, like I said, I'm gonna leave this thing in for 24 hours. Stay tuned. When we fish it out, we're gonna start cleaning it, and then we're going to put this thing back together. I'm actually gonna go take this thing and wash it up. Just soap and water. Nothing special. All right, guys. See you guys in a little bit. We took this thing out. Now, if you guys look, see how this one's all rusted? This is the one on the upper cup, but the bearing itself still look good. So we're gonna salvage this. Here's all the washers and all the cups. It's all cleaned up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna repack these with new grease and reassemble. Look at the solution. I didn't even shake this thing up. All I did was I just soaked it in there. I don't know if you guys can see the dirt underneath. Anybody wants to drink this?
I'm down.
Okay, there you go. There's your race. But yeah, dude, guys, all the dirt underneath. That's all from here.